Hi there. I'm doing a second video today. Just when you think things could not get any fucking more ridiculous, you get articles like this that I just saw on Facebook. Dear white women, do not commit suicide because you're racists. Now, I'm not going to read the whole thing. It is about a 13-minute read if you can get through the fucking thing. It's absolutely ridiculous, but I do want to bring up two key points. And if you want to go read this garbage for yourself, well, it's over on Medium. This is an open letter from a white woman to all white women to let them know that it is necessary for them to do anti-racism work and that no matter how hurt they are about their own complicity, they must not take steps like ending their own lives. Suicide should always be discouraged, of course, and people who are suffering should reach out and do everything they can to get the help and resources they need to do otherwise. White suicides over discovering one's complicity in murderous systems of racism, though, must be understood as political acts that recenter white suffering and distract from the black pain and black suffering, which is just another form of white supremacy. So, fellow white people, stay alive and support us in anti-racism work. Do not talk about your suicidal despair and do not take your own lives and recenter whiteness yet again. This isn't about you. Notice this stupid fucking, and I mean stupid fucking, poor excuse for a fucking white woman. Thought it would be a good idea to capitalize black and keep the white lowercase. Now, people say, well, that's not a big deal. Bullshit. Little things like this lead to white women doing stupid fucking things. And this becomes a big deal. Not just for me, not just for you, but for the one whose picture I will be ending this episode with. Now let's continue. Suicides that are driven by white guilt are self-indulgent. When we are mired in guilt, we are narcissistic and ineffective. Guilt functions as an excuse for self-absorbed action. I'm not going to read the rest of it. Like I said, if you want to go read this fucking garbage, you can go do so yourself. Funny thing, the bitch that wrote this article, I haven't been able to confirm this yet, but if it is who I think it is, she's a therapist that works with fucking traumatized children and adolescents. I'm hoping this is not the same person who wrote this, but just in case it is, it wouldn't surprise me. Just like seeing stuff like this that I'm going to show you next happening more and more will not surprise me because stupid fucking white women reading these stupid fucking articles and believing this shit are a problem. You gonna tell me that little girl looks privileged? You gonna tell me that she's a narcissist because she's mired in white guilt? And she's ineffective because she's mired in white guilt? Call me crazy, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it was her fucking white mother that put her in this position. Now, if her mom taking the time, would take the time to do things like, oh, I don't know, clean the floors of her house. This child looks like she's living in absolute squalor, mind you. But hey, mom's not going to take the time to make sure this child lives in a clean home. Why would she? She's privileged after all, because she's white. I'm so fucking sick of this shit.